their roamers just getting picked apart, or them getting picked apart while trying to do that. I just don't. They would have to be pretty well spread out, and I feel like it would be very difficult for the defenders to actually provide accurate cover to each other while doing these things. Of course, there's great positions they could, in theory, play, but not in the same theory where the attacking team drones them out and finds them.
So it is going to be an upstairs bomb site first then from Penta. So we'll see what it is they choose to set up with this defense. They're a common team to make a hole here into the attic, which they have done, and then reinforce the far end and leave one man playing in there. Looks like Sai is the reinforcer. They'll then have one man probably in armory, and well, this is new. Not completely reinforcing it, but creating a kill hole down the alleyway instead. A lot of teams reinforce that so they don't give up the armory to an attacker with an ACOG and an assault rifle, who can then fire all the way down here and have happy days. And so, however, deciding they're competent to do that. They're also not reinforcing here into the walk-in wardrobe. We're going to make a crawl hole here. Sai doing this one as well. Not going to have a hell of a lot of ammo left with his shotgun, to be fair, after making these 2 holes, but
you only need one mag.
More. Yep.
One stock. I don't know what it's called when all the shells are in the tube. One
clip.
No, it's not. It's certainly not.
Pengu then inside B. Sai repositioning away. They're actually not running anyone in the attic this time around. Flamers are completely storming that far tower. Ovi in the walk-in wardrobe right next to Rendier. Sai and Pengu inside the B bomb site together, and Tornado Toby then is inside the armory. Elation checking the attic while they blow the wall open for anyone that may be running around or running away from that explosion, and now heads on up to the roof while the window's been sprayed open next to him. Tornado Toby then has members of the enemy team running up the wall right next to him at the moment. He's just got to keep an eye open for them.
Drone activated.
The sun glaring through those sandbags.
And now they wait. Once again, a high hole there that Sai has made. Only 4 shots left in his shotgun. He's burned all in on this SMG-11.
But that's, when you've got the SMG-11, so it's far more effective, basically 7 meters and out, than the shotgun.
Shotgun in the doorway, and Ovi is in trouble as he gets flashed completely. Does try and spray randomly again, but he is now still alive. He hasn't got his C4 anymore. Blitz comes around the corner. He does dodge the flash out this time, but he gets away again without exposing himself. He's also got Boros right next to him here. A couple of shots off. Elation has taken a lot of damage here, but he's only got 2 charges left of his flash. He's still behind the desk. Flashes again, and that didn't hit Ovi either, and he stands up once more, spraying again a couple of times. No flashes left now. He's going to sprint and go for the melee. Rendier as he hits him with a team kill instead. Rendier gets out himself, but takes more damage from the side as Boros begins to flame it on through.
Denied on the knife kill.
Turek opening up one on Tornado Toby. That's the armory now down and exposed. Rendier is still cautious of this hole as Boros is there, still with the shield in tow. Sai picking up 1 kill with this SMG-11 as the breach charge goes off, and that's the shield allowed in to take him down, and easily does so. Shield has been a stable lineup for Flamers for quite a while, and they're good at using it, but Sai will grab one and grab a second one. Pengu actually helps him out with this. Torek begins to push on forward and join his team, but Pengu and Sai as a dream team combo have these two shut down with ease when they're inside this tiny little room.
Right, they clearly had a big issue getting rid of that blitz, but the second he was gone, it ended. I mean, that changed very quickly.
Shut down nicely, keeping them all pinned in that small room, and once they're in there, they're very much lacking space.
Right.
And at that point, Penta had the positioning to pin those two down and lock them out. But ultimately, it's a good initial push from Flamers, getting in there the way they did, using that shield very, very well to displace people, fire from behind it, keep themselves clear and safe.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So, on the Penta attack, they're going to bring themselves a Blackbeard instead of a shield, and on the Flamers defense, they are bringing themselves a recruit. Not completely uncommon in the Xbox world.
Right.
A little bit rarer here for PC, but No surprises. He's running the MP7 with probably, well, definitely no sights on it. He has got 3 barbed wire, which can be very strong when defending this basement.
Right, it's, I mean, if you're going to run a recruit, that is the one, I think. Because the MP7 is one of the only weapons in the game with acceptable iron sights. Other than, of course, none other than Blackbeard, who also was given great iron sights for some reason.
He didn't have enough advantages.
Yeah.
So, all these barbed wire has been used to place on the top floor, so they will slow down anyone that comes to try and take him out, and even some drones as they're coming to try and deal with him while he hides up here as a roamer. He's also got Elation up here with him, so both MP7s are on the top floor and both running iron sights. That's how good they are. There's the first drone that comes around the corner, spots Elation. The rest of the Flamers team, they are downstairs in the basement, holding firm. Now, we've seen this multiple times from teams, as you mentioned, with multiple roamers, then the push comes in and says, all right, rush the basement. Well, Tornado Toby takes down the first roamer, it's Elation, and now Toric's been taken out of the back, and suddenly Penta have control of this basement B site very, very easily. Snack has to push into the corridor and is just about, I think, been spotted by Sai there. His gun would have seen him. He sprays towards the bomb. Baraz reveals himself and just misses a lot of shotgun rounds. There is actually a shield there, but it does show Snack's gun all the same. He's going to push forward, and well, Pengu's going to take him down anyway with the shield. Rendier is upstairs taking out one more player, and Boris is the last man, easily scheduled out. Singled out by Sai. And Penta grab themselves a quick and easy attack round.
And watch this quick clutch extra 20 points right here.
Nope.
I don't, didn't get to see it.
Denied.
It's just a massacre on the attacking side for Penta.
It's what we said before. It's what we said could have been the fall down of Seacorg, but they planned it very, very nicely. This time around, Flamers didn't do the same. They set a double roamer up, and they would just completely explode from construction, and Penta exploited it with ease because the whole Blackbeard shield.
No, I'm officially a fanboy of Seacorg's defense strategy on that one. I kind of want to play around with that more. And I have a feeling we're going to see that type of setup get pretty quickly adapted by other teams.
Yeah. So.
But not this time
around.
around.
To defend the basement. There we go. Let's see how and what they choose to do with their room.
10 seconds
Right
left.
now they don't know what they're all still downstairs.
There's a lot of redecorating to be done still. Key to any good rainbow defense is nice redecorations.
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
4 players downstairs, so Tornado Toby coming back down with more barbed wire to be placed around the bottom of the stairs. The common plant location site is still making a lot of holes in other spots to cover for it. Ovi and Pengu at the back, and well upstairs they are leaving just the one. In fact, no, it's Rendier at the top of this cabin, so it bugs it out. So everyone's staying downstairs then for the defensive squad.
Bomb located by attackers.
With his drones in tow, gets upstairs very, very quickly. And now it's time for Blitz to begin his push on in. He will be pivotal in getting control of this basement, considering how many members are downstairs and how hard it is to just push down this stairwell. They also, of course, need to open up that trapdoor above it pretty damn fast, and they're going to do the wall first. It is, of course, safer to do that way, otherwise your feet are exposed.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Wall blown wide open. He should now start to work away on the first bit of barbed wire he sees.
A little trouble
but
with
there's another one there. There we go, takes the second one.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
No, that
Attackers
was just
dropped
one and a
diffuser.
lot of swings to take care of.
Ash charge on the floor right next to him, then we'll shut down the frost trap that could have been there, but there's no frost, so actually it was a waste. Takes out the next bit of barbed wire though to help him out from range. And then Peak will begin to drone in and start to scout the position of the Penta players that they know are down here while the rest of the team are firing in through the trapdoor. First of the smokes come out from Sai then. It does force Elation back up the stairs a little way. Peak is here with him with the diffuser. You know Rendier is down in this corner and he will back up and hide away from these grenades as they come in, but he's got Jaeger systems there waiting for him. Now a couple of flashbangs go in to clean it out. Next grenade will come through, takes him low, but not enough to finish him off, and they haven't got any other grenades. Diffuser then picked up by Elation. He's going to be the first man in. He's got a couple of smoke grenades which he's throwing out. That's some plume. Throws out a couple more. Flashbangs coming through from his squad, but is he still aware of where he's going? No. Waiting for the final smoke then come out from side. He's used 2 now. It's barbed wire here on top of the plant location. That's going to make it really hard for him to reposition if he can get up there. Going to give it a go. Up he goes, gets into the corner. Plant is going to start, but he's very, very exposed from here. Rendier goes down as he tries to peek out and stop this. The plant will succeed. Now he's just going to sit on top of it while he edges away in the slow barbed wire. Very nice shot from side to take him down. 4v4 while Rendier is still down out. Side's actually going to revive Rendier, gets in there to safety. Upstairs though, Ovi has started the flank and he's taking down 1 and 2. Up onto the diffuser, they've already now sent their Rook player. Pengu is there and on it. Last man standing is Peak, 4 flamers. He can just not see the diffuser. And Rendier there and ease shuts him down while the diffuser still goes through.
I felt the need to triple check that it was in fact a defender win on that diffuse, that he did in fact actually stop it.
Flamers get a good positioning in there to plant, but once again, it's alright, you've planted, but there's 5 people alive.
Right, and a little unlucky on backing the blitz out. I feel with the blitz, I mean, with the trouble that Penta had getting rid of the blitz the round before, the attacking round before, I should say, so 2 rounds ago, they could have had a lot more of a standing chance, but he was just looking a little bit too far to the left and exposed that side of his head, which SMG-11 is great for picking apart.
But what they didn't do, Flamers for the defense, was watch their backside. And Ovi with his shotgun was allowed to walk all the way through the meeting room and tear them apart as they're all standing down through that trap door, which all it takes is one person stand in this little corner here, look across to this doorway here, and that shotgun is not going to reach there without being torn down. But they were not prepared. So it is now time for Flamers to begin their defense of that floor once again.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left.
They've got to give it another shot. They didn't defend it well last time around. They have too many people upstairs. And not only did Penta not care about the people upstairs, the people upstairs came down and died.
Yep.
There's the chance again. This time around they are leaving everyone downstairs. Not bringing a bandit to the table at all, not bringing a recruit to the table at all. Keeping that Smoke, who is incredibly powerful here on this basement, and then the Pulse, who can hold this red and blue corridor even better. So, waiting now for the attack to come in. Penta just checking sure it's safe first. Once again, Tornado Toby, though, in the lobby really fast, will take down the first kill. It's on Snacks at the bottom of the stairs. It's the kind of kill that shouldn't ever really go through. It's very obvious when they break that top of the stairs open.
Right.
And, yeah, they should be able to escape from it, but Tornado Toby there fast enough and quick enough to pick up the early kill. Pengu now coming to join the building. Ovi reaching inside as they will start to work on the trapdoor. They're confident that everyone is out, gone, and anyone left is downstairs. But they're not quite right. Peak is up. He is above the attic in the tower. But Tornado Toby knows about it. So he's kind of stuck in there right now. Tornado's waiting for him to come down. He does have a hole into the attic, so could drop into the meeting hall. And as far as the meeting hall's coverage is going, there's not actually anyone there. Si's at the other end of the tunnel in case he tries to come out that way, but he could drop in. So we'll see. The rest of Penta are pressuring through the trapdoor, and Pengu's going to lead the charge down the stairs. When he can finally get through the barbed wire, he of course has that Blackbeard shield in front of his face. Takes out one frost trap before Torok sprays across his head. Looks for the next one, but it's not quite there. Still cautious of Torok peeking that corner, but the grenades and the flashbangs are all being taken out by the trophy system. More flashes coming in. Torok, there we go, takes down Rendier, so it's the first kill on the board for Flamers. Rook picking up one, but the flashbangs are coming in. It's actually hurting poor Pengu more than it's helping. Elation still tucked in the corner. Tornado Toby still looking from behind to try and deal with this peak. Pengu, though, gets Torek down, and Elation goes down thanks to the spray from above by Sai. Finished one with the pistol. Tornado Toby takes down Borok, but Peek has finally made his move. He does pick up one kill, but he's incredibly low. He's got down into the basement to look for Ovi. First shot isn't enough, and Ovi makes him pay. Penta once again had every single position for Flamers under wraps.
Right.
And as soon as they stepped out from each one of them, bang, 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 down they go.
And even if they didn't, it seems Flamers is kind of still stuck in that old defensive strategy that just does not work in the basement. The one that kind of led teams away from playing this map in the first place after making it so popular. They haven't really seemed to review and adapt the way the other teams have to how they want to defend that.
Penta then started this game on this bomb site on the top floor, looking to end it now. Successfully held it in round number 1 without really breaking a sweat. Now they're looking to do the similar thing again. All the way through, Sai was just making hole after hole after hole with the shotgun. Ended up only having 4 shells left in it.
10 seconds left.
But did all the work he needed with his SMG-11, and with a little bit of help from Pengu here on Rook as the second man.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Position device. Reloading mag.
Can you do the same thing again? To be fair, Flamers did a good job of getting in. They forced a team kill. Elation made his blitz work quite aggressively, but did use up all 5 flash charges on the same man.
Right.
Thanks to that team kill, didn't actually get credited with the kill. Okay, bit.
But it did hugely put a dent in Penta's defense there. Just Flamers' inability to kind of back it up once the shield was down, or to really make use of all that, the stalling the shield provided.
So, while the rest of the map is droned out by Flamers, Elation is checking himself, and Torek is opening up a couple of windows before bringing in himself. Next, opening up these windows from a distance is good. It does really limit the movement for the defenders inside B once those are open, but you do still need to be looking in through them to really hurt them. He's also got Sai still in there, and I'm sure there's a camera outside perhaps. Someone can give him an idea. OV is half health, but he knows they're about to come in through this window again already. Pengu is watching there, and let's watch on OV's screen as well. The drones start to come on in. He knows he's about to get pressured here by this blitz once again. Doesn't have his C4 to hand either. Outside there is Thermite 2.
Recovered the bomb diffuser.
Down this time, so there's no chance of an OV team kill, but the grenade's going to come in and there's nothing to stop it now that Rendy is down. Rendy will be finished off with that grenade, and in they come. Flamers taking a lot of damage from that shotgun despite it being flashed. OV though, not as covered as he thought, and there we go. Finally rushing in and doing something with the flashbang. Elation has been down, but will we have to crawl to safety at Boros' side and get revived? There's still 3 members up for Penta. We've seen time and time again that this is enough for them to make an impact if they want to. Torek peeking just at the right time as Tornado Toby takes his eyes off the prize. Pengu goes down as he tries to peek into the corridor. Now Sai's got to deal with the rest. It ain't going to happen. Snacks gets the first round on the board for Flamers, and it is 4 rounds to 1 as round number 5 heads the Spanish way. Sorry, I think it's Italian way. My bad. Italian way.
The what?
Italian way.
Okay, alright, okay.
Flamers are Italian.
Right. I didn't know where the Spanish came from at first. I was confused.
That wasn't me being racist.
Okay. I figured you were kind of racist. That was a much better attack from them. Much dealt with the shotgun. They knew would still be in the same spot far quicker. Actually got the blitz flash timing off this time. That was nice to see. Was that on the first or the second one?
That was the first one.
Yeah,
and the beauty this time around, they could actually follow it up because Rendia was killed, right?
Right.
With Rendia still alive last time, they couldn't follow up the
push in
flash
and do
pressure
anything,
because he was there. But
Defenders
this time around, they killed him off, and Bob's your uncle. In they go.
Now they just need a severe adaptation for how they play this bomb site if they want to stay in this. what they're doing ain't working.
So down into the basement goes the Flamers defense once again. Upstairs, they begin to prep a couple of windows for breaking, and again reinforcing multiple trapdoors and trying to hold them out there as long as possible. But last time around, PENTA just found them out, locked them down, and destroyed them.
5 seconds to insert.
Very convincingly at that.
Yeah,
So.
very convincingly.
Attackers
So
recovered
you
the
either
bomb.
need to find a way to be more fluid while downstairs or being able to return fire while there.
Drop the diffuser.
Both of which are not easy tasks on this bomb site, which is why we're seeing teams start to
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Right, as first we saw
figure
the
out
teams
new holes.
start coming up top more, but then there was that risk of the B push, and now we see teams evolving to how can they still play the B bomb site from the top.
Yeah, coming towards construction once again. Tornado Toby, same as ever, draining the floors above and all the little nooks and crannies up here, and then he's normally in very quickly towards Armory on the front door. Site, not sure where he wants to go. As Rendier drones to the back tower, Pengu going to go and join him, and it does look like PENTA are going to push with a lot of pressure towards the B bomb site again. Tarek is at the bottom of these stairs and is waiting for drones to head his way. Just watching that tunnel on his heartbeat sensor. Well, they've now given the information there are 2 people out there right against the wall, and well, one of them is Thermite, so there you go. Sees the telltale signs of that wall about to get blown apart.
Not like that particular cardboard box, huh?
If I remember correctly, it either helps the person forward at the top or more like a silver drone up there. We'll find out. Flamers have set the one roamer out now, and it is Elation up on the floor above, but he's not really seeing anyone because everyone is pushing the B bomb site. So he needs to make a move in towards Meeting Hall or something if he wants to make an impact later on, because right now Boras has gone down and it is Pengu that's killed him. Torok though will trade it back. Pengu is taken out, so that's Blackbeard down and gone. Still a few more players in construction though from PENTA, and the smashing of wood and crack of the shots, keeping Torok pinned down in a corner. Peak is still hiding and scouting what he can with his heartbeat sensor, but Elation's still yet to move. Torok stuck in this corner. Thermite is still alive and could break the trapdoor above his head if he's not too careful. They know exactly where he is. It could be the perfect place to make him move. The flashbangs are going to come in instead. Hit Peak a little bit as well, but his C4's over the top, and again, doesn't really touch anyone. Tornado Toby's gone upstairs to the front entrance now, so tries to sledge his way in, and well, he's shot in the side by Smoke, but Smoke can't do what he needs to kill him, and that's going to be a problem now as Tornado's going to go and hunt him. He has got that crawl hole in towards the meeting hall, but Ovi is there waiting. And there we go, Smoke down and done. Tornado Toby is still very, very low health again, but he's alive, that's what counts. So Sai takes down Forik as they've broken open that trapdoor I was talking about, and that forced him to run into the corridor and into Sai's crosshairs. Tornado Toby taken out by Snack, but Snack will be finished by Ovi as he pushes down. Last man then is going to be Peak, hiding in here right behind the B-bomb. Stands up, sees Ovi, downs him with the diffuser. Can't get Sai though, and PENTA win map number 1.
Guess, would you say map number 1 has been done and dusted?
No, that'd be silly,
Why?
because it's been finished.
Just finished?
It just finished.
It's not just done and dusted, all set, taken care of?
It's complete.
All right. Okay.
It is a PENTA victory.
It's
It's wrapped up. It is sealed.
I mean, look at the tumbleweeds in the background, and it looks pretty dusty to me. And it appears to be finished or done.
Well, if it's been done and dusted, then there wouldn't be any dust left.
Touche.
If you
All right,
dust it
touche.
and there's still dust around, you're a really bad duster.
Yeah, outplayed. Panky 1, Punchy 0.
So, on to Hereford Base for map number 2. We will go in just a moment. We, of course, have a couple of quick highlight clips first. But PENTA comfortably winning that map 5 rounds to 1. Didn't quite seem to have anything in the bag for the upstairs bomb site. They were winning a lot of that just on gunfights, which second time around they couldn't do, and Flamers successfully took that and got that 1 round on the board. But ultimately just outclassing them when attacking the downstairs site repeatedly.
Right.
Switching easily between the A push and the B push, more or less regardless of where they saw the Flamers' defenses.
Right, just kind of, we're just going to do it this way this time, and it didn't really matter, to be honest. I mean, Flamers just do not have that bottom down, in that basement bomb site locked at all. But their push was not bad up top either.
So.
And that right there, just unlucky timing to just decide I'm done scoping this window.
So I've got to start a move, got to go quickly, so I'm just going to make that move now. Peak hiding down in that very predictable spot, but does get the first shotgun kill onto one. Side's not going to let him grab a second one. Very quickly pushes around and catches him by surprise to seal the deal with the map. So without further ado, let's dive straight into map number 2. It's going to be Hereford. Everyone is already on their right sides, I believe. Yes, they are. And we will continue this on through. PENTA, of course, needing to win this map to successfully take all 3 points. Flamers needing to win this one just to even scrape anything out of this. But this is another map where superior teamwork and communication really shines because of how small and tight it can be.
Communication and quick, decisive communication at that.
And
Again, none
that
of the storytelling with the callouts.
PENTA have in favor of Flamers here.
Yeah.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So, on to defense. Go PENTA to begin with. They are down in the basement to get the ball rolling, and well, so far a lot of standard setups going through. Toby upstairs to start, cracking on the trap door. Doing a couple of reinforcements here above the ladder and the blue barrel room. Let's try and slow down anyone that's looking to push down through there. While this map is pretty small, it is nice big spaces in the basement with a lot of different angles to cover, so it allows you to run a 4 or 5 man basement defense. Some teams do like to leave that one lurking man though, something that Sisu would have definitely done, letting Eunice stay around the map somewhere else and potentially backstab, but PENTA preferring to come downstairs with all of their players, and looks like Randy's going to play here on the stairwell himself. Oh, yeah, I guess it's still right here. Okay, changing the plan. Only by a little bit.
Bomb located by attacker.
We'll see what kind of effect that has on their defense of this round. The push is coming through once again. Flamers are running this blitz here. They do not seem to be a team that likes any sign of Blackbeard. The company run this blitz over and over and over again. He is a very strong shield.
Time to ring some ears.
Right now, actually, PENTA have left A completely open, but with plenty of ways to retake it from the outside. Up above, though, Torok is trying to spray on in. Schnack's trying to do the same. Toby is looking through that gap. Tiny little space in towards the doorway into A. He's seen the shield go across a couple of times. Quite land the kill because of course there's a shield in front of his face. Slowly but surely the Flamers are trying to figure out and locating where everyone is on the inside, and well, they're starting to get inside. Peaks come on in, grab control of the lockers. That's going to help them get A. PENTA seem very content with giving A up here and looking to play for the retake instead. Playing very, very patient as well. Flamers putting every little bit of pressure on this outside window. There we go. Toby goes down to the first man. Side trying to spray across the gap in towards the A doorway. Does take Elation down a little way, but not before Rendier and Ovi have finished off Borrows and Snacks. The plant is going to go down inside the site, but the doorway is being covered by Peak and the smoke. Rendier can't get in now thanks to the smoke thing there as well. Torok taken down outside by Pengu, and well, it's not going to last much longer as every single member of Flamers is down. PENTA get on inside to begin their defuse. Pengu will be the man with the honors. And the retake is what they wanted, and they had it executed perfectly.
Right, and I definitely think that's the way to do it. I mean, it's too easy to get an A, and it's too easy to kill people inside of A. We've seen a couple teams pull off the whole shield shotgun deal inside A and do a little bit of damage that way, but if you lose that person, now you've lost the person, and you've provided the defending team with an extra shield to use and hide behind to defend their bomb once they, or defend the diffuser once they plant it. I think opening A up like that and just playing the other positions to hopefully reinforce them a little better and letting the team have A is definitely an easier approach, and kind of again makes them fall for that quick plant, but oh crap, there's still 4 or 5 players up.
So down into the basement goes the Flamers defense then. looking for the same kind of play.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Want to be able to successfully hold it so well. It's very rare you'll see a team give up the lockers and give up the A site so wholeheartedly.
Right.
Yet successfully able to retake it as soon as the plant goes down. But Penta did it, losing one man in the process. And really not losing much health at all. They were all very, very healthy come the end of it. A lot of the damage that actually went on towards some of their players was from their own smoke grenades.
Right.
As they were running through them, shooting through them, and dealing with the attackers. Upstairs here, though, Flamers setting up just the trapdoor reinforcements, nothing more, and then heading their way back down the stairs, planting barbed wire as they go.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb. Attackers drop the diffuser.
Once again, Pengu is running himself Blackbeard and will use it outside through a couple of the really tight angles. Checking, of course, the different doors and the different windows to see if anyone's going to peek on out, which there's a couple of holes just to cause some paranoia, but ultimately no one on those floors, which they will soon know thanks to the fact that they are droning all over it. They're right up to the building already. We do have Flamers leaving one man down next to it to try and battery trick. He actually peeks out to try and grab Ash. Tags her but can't kill her. Spraying back again. Still nothing too serious landing. He's going to start putting batteries down left and right, and he will just tickle OV, taking out the first charge actually, successfully getting that with the batteries. Charge goes off, comes around the corner. He's unsure about where to put it. Will next charge go down, you can have a single battery left. So the wall is blown open, but it is just one. The other side will not be blown. Or has it been blown? Is it blown already? It has been blown already, so he didn't get the first one. He was just juked out. OV successfully got those batteries down and then had them EMP'd without actually planting his thermite charge.
It's a good little drone hop, though.
Has to reposition and does so out into the corridor to take down the side, but OV will take down Snacks in trade, but then be traded back himself by Torok.
Torok with a great angle there.
Still looking for another one. Ash is actually dropping into the walkway, peeking inside A. He got straight past Peek for it. He's going to go out and get killed straight by him as they knew that was going to come. Reindeer holding very, very tight angles, peeks into A, peeks into the lockers. Minute on the clock, and they've only got 2 members of Flamers left to deal with.
Attackers recovered the
One
diffuser.
hiding behind the bomb in A. Bora's watching the stairs. Does look like Torok's going to be the next focus. He flanks to the right, but Reindeer gets away. And as he tries to cross across, Pengu is there to put him down, and down he goes. Boras is the last defending player left up. He's in the bottom of the ladder room by the blue barrels. The team are pushing for him. Smokes all over A come out as Reindeer is looking to get inside, just gets in close and starts to plant. He's got a shotgun and has to make the slow push. Toby is washing through the smoke grenade from the lockers, and it's an easy kill, so that shotgun will not reach that far.
Defenders neutralized.
Yeah, those are not both positions he was watching were Both positions he was watching were not at all going to be very effective, given he's using an auto shotty. Even looking into A as he was, as long as they're ready for it, I'm pretty sure they would have won that gunfight, no matter what. But once again, just like Penta's defense round, really unconventional push from what we normally see on the Hereford map. Didn't really care about putting pressure on the stairs or from the garage or anything. Just kind of a full frontal push on the thermite wall.
By attackers.
So Penta's next defense is going upstairs again to the TV room and the kitchen. It's a very common second bomb site again. It allows for long firefights back and forth through from the A site to the B window. It's also something which people are now starting to play vertically, as they can get up and above B, look down through the floor and cover that key window.
Right, if you open up some of those...
This window covered from the floor right here.
Yep.
Can make it very, very tough to get inside that site.
And then opening up those destructible walls in that floor above give you the easy rotation without exposing you to that main hallway.
Yeah, and it's something Flamers need to get better at here, clearing out these rumors that are on the other locations before they start pushing the objectives. And there we go, Tornado Toby is upstairs with Reindeer there to help him out. The 2 of them will need to be killed off before the Flamers can confidently push the bomb sites below.
Drone activated.
So let's see. They've also got Sai here on the top floor,
Reload.
being even more of a nuisance. Sledge starts cracking open all the windows here with Sai, whether they know he's here or not. They're going to have eyes on. There we go. Snacks droning in. Elation's going to come straight in through the window, and he's not going to get his shield up in. Oh god, that was close. Does get his shield up in time.
I thought more of them would have been exposed there.
Yeah, me too. Sai gets down the stairs as the next door is open and successfully into the bedroom. There's another drone in here though, but he's killed off by Jaeger, who's also joined him. So now Penta got 3 players on the floors above, 3 on this one specifically, and 2 on the objective below.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Drone spinning up. Drone is live.
Inside, droning down again. Kill hole now made towards the bottom of these stairs by his side. He's waiting for the man to come down. It's going to be Peak that comes first. He's going to have to be quick if he goes for this. He's also still got Rendier hiding behind the bathtub. So he's got Tornado Toby down here with him, and while Flamers are dealing pretty poorly with this, they've also lost Elation down on the floor below, so that's their shield gone down to Pengu. They've got to find all of these roamers if they can, and they are droning for it, but not really singling them out at all, and just kind of running all over the place on this floor, getting tagged from all sides. Sign out, dodging Peak, who's inside that kid's bedroom. Shots are rattling off by his feet, looking through the hole again. Can't quite see him. Rendier has been taken out by Torek now, so now he's being pressured from 2 sides. In he comes, first man down. Just downed him but not kills him, and that's going to give Torek a chance to get up, but Tornado Toby's killed Boros in the backside. Now Peak's going to come through, stands right on top of the 2 of them. We'll get the revive off. Tornado Toby has headed downstairs on the stairwell, so we won't be able to trade it, but it is 3v3 and 30 seconds on the clock with nowhere near the bomb site. Flamers have to do a lot of work to get downstairs. Torek outside now looking for the B window. It's a dangerous, dangerous way to go in, but it might just work for them here. Now they've cleared the floors above. Diffusers have been picked up, and Peak will now continue to push from the stairwell. Pengu watching it from one angle. Tornado Toby tight on the right-hand side. Torek coming through the front door. Careful because of the barbed wire. Pengu peeks out, gets the kill all the same. Peak comes down the stairs and is finished off, and now the drop outside comes from Snack, but he's right in front of the window. Novi's there waiting for him to seal the round for Penta.
I think Penta seems to know that they're they can just win the gunfights here. And it's not, I mean, the amount of time burned, what Flamers did to take out their roamer was something that could have been done in 20 seconds rather than 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And the time it took them to finally take care of smoke was just way too long.
Time for Flamers to try and defend again.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
They are once
bomb.
more down inside the basement. Last time around, they got decimated. This time they're bringing no bandits to the table, but they are bringing a frost. See if the traps can help slow down the push at all.
Attackers have located a bomb.
More importantly, though, I think it's for the extra shotgun to be played in and around the lockers.
Just shotgun placement didn't necessarily work out too well for them last time.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah. So they have that dock. That's
5 seconds left before insertion.
really there, but you have to set it on up.
Attackers
Gonna
have
get
recovered their
quite a bit of
diffuser.
defense set up
Attackers are
inside
heading
A now.
out to defuse a bomb. Attackers have dropped the bomb.
As it was the main focus for the Penta push last time around. Once again, I suspect they will bring it in, but again, they've got Pengu here on Blackbeard to peek in through and above the hole. No one this time around from Flamers is on the floor above to do anything in any kind of way of spawn killing. They're just staying on down.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
To go. Deploying drone.
Bomb located by attackers.
Single wall, nice and easily blown, thanks to the fact that Pengu is there firing up top. Elation
Doing a dance.
really dancing away there, tap dancing to be sure. While Sai is just hanging upside down here on this opened up wall. Does see Elation roughly there through the wall, trying to land these shots, but they can't quite connect. Peak still inside that room as well. You can see the movement, but can't land the headshot
Loading new mag.
behind the shield that is holding him alive. Peak has his own shield there inside A. Pengu now looking to reposition slightly as he's finished repelling himself. Tornado Toby just droning in the floors above and checking those are all safe and clear as Ovi will drone and figure out the locations of people inside A. Feed those across to his team, and once again Sai is just staring at Elation in that corner. The flashbangs do start to come in. Flashes himself a lot actually. He gives Pengu a chance to peek on through successfully. Looking for the next man. Minute 13 on the clock. He stands quickly in some smoke. He's holding the small angles before looking across towards the B site. Now looks a peek in the corner and will get him with ease. Yes, you're Doc and you're prone in that corner, but against the Blackbeard shield, it's got all the day in the world to shoot you down. Now they get inside lockers. Looking for Elation. He's behind a shield of his own though. Keeps throwing out more and more smokes, and while they will eventually run out as he's only got 50 seconds left on the clock, but nowhere near enough smokes to cover all of that. None left whatsoever. The shots are coming through. He's going to throw his C4 towards the door and it just breaks the wall open but not doing any damage. Ovi gets in and grabs the kill. Ash has been down, which is the diffuser, but Pengu flicks around towards the back of B and picks up one more. Turek is going to get the first kill and only kill for his team, as now Boros, once again with the shotgun at range, has to deal with 4 remaining attacking players, and it's not going to happen. Round number 4 goes to Penta. Frost Trap did a little bit of something there. It was what downed Ash here, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day, as everyone from Flamers was singled out and picked off one at a time without anyone really being able to back each other up. And once again, over to finally on match point are Penta.
That's why I agree with Penta's strategy, defending A from outside of it and just opening it up like that. As we saw, once Blackbeard was able to take lockers and provide that straight line of cover into A, doesn't matter if they have the shields, it doesn't matter if they have the shotguns. When you run 2 people into the room and you have a Blackbeard staring directly at where you have to peek out, there's nothing you can do. You're going to get split by the players that just came inside. Blackbeard is going to shoot you if you stand up and shoot at them, and they're going to shoot you if you don't. There's very little way you can really hold A, given how many directions they can come from, unless you totally reinforce that sidewall in the lockers. But
well, the other option is, as Penta did and showed us in round 1, probably going to show us again here, is you don't hold it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I fully agree with Penta's defense strategy on that, because it's too small of a room, and it's too exposed, and it's too easy to be taken care of by the attacking team. So it's much better as a retake, where you just try to hopefully get some of the attackers as they come in by picking them through B, or through the drop down there where Pengu is, and then work on the recovery for A just by opening it up as Sai's doing now.
So, time now then for what could be the Flamers' final stand. They make their push on through. Elation is running himself a Blackbeard instead of a Blitz this time for the first time in the game.
Bomb located
The
by
pressure onto A once again. A couple of flashbangs into the room and gives him a chance to drop down and let the drones come on through. Barbed wire will slow down any attempt for him to get inside the doorway unless they break it here with Peak and range charges. Gets the drone stuck in some barbed wire though, and it's killed off with quick ease. So opening up the door, Elation with that diffuser still prone inside the A doorway. Got to be a little bit cautious about. Here it is, he sticks his head. So prone, you're actually one of the easiest targets the Blackbeard could ever make. The journey to the lockers once again. Penta playing in a very back spread out area towards B in the lockers. Sorry, in the ladder room. It's opened up, but once more Flamers having an issue really dealing with all the barbed wire and stuff that's inside there. Peak still has 2 charges. She just comes in and shoots this one from above with her Ash charge. They might be able to get in with a bit easier.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Snacks got in. Now Peak, there we go, shoots it. Dangerously, but shoots it all the same. So she's got the diffuser and she can get inside. Looking for a plant inside A again. Kills the next barbed wire.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
and inside the locker she goes. Goes around towards Tornado Toby and will not win that fight whatsoever. Ovi and Pengu picking up the kills as Rendier will finally fall. Torok, though, is incredibly low from that trade. He is coming down the stairwell, though. Tornado Toby prone at the end of the room. Throws his drone up, checks the room above him and the garage. Not ready to go all the way down the ladder yet.
Loading mag.
Tornado Toby not quite seen there by Torok as he edges his way down. It's a tiny, tiny gap right next to that head as Pengu takes down Boris. So there's the thermite out of the lockers. Tornado Toby is just
Attackers
sitting
have
there at
recovered
the
their
end.
diffuser.
He's got to be watching him through that gap. Oh, he can't see him. He's just waiting for him to come down the stairs ever so slightly. Now he comes down just as he looks
Right.
away, but it's straight into Sai and
Doesn't
Ovi
matter.
anyway.
Doesn't
And it is 5-0 for Penta. There we go. Rushes down the stairs.